School's out for many on Delmar, so now what? Well, we've got some ideas to get your summer started.
From keeping up on your studies with the help of a local learning center to celebrating the arts, like learning to make pottery.
I get a quick lesson to show you just how easy it can be and how much fun you can have with the entire family. Delmar Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopper. Welcome to Delmar Life from historic Studio D.
And we'd like to welcome our studio audience today. Give a round of applause. So happy you are joining us this afternoon. It's going to be a great show.
As a matter of fact, we'd like for you to be here with us too, so we're going to tell you here in a little bit how you can join the studio audience. Have you know this whole global warming thing about the oceans rising and everything's going to go underwater and all this stuff?
Are you going to start the show with doom and gloom?
No, it's not doom and gloom. Well, maybe it is. But anyway, I saw something over the weekend where scientists are now saying that the Atlantic Ocean is rising 3 to 4 times faster than any of the other oceans on the entire globe. And now they're saying from Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, north, I think all the way up to Boston, they're calling it like a little hot spot, and it's rising so quickly there that by the year 2100, it's going to be like anywhere from 3 to 4 feet. The water level is going to be 3 to 4 feet higher than what it is right now.
Oh, okay.
So that means
it'll be underwater.
It'll be underwater. The new beach is going to be like at the airport in Berlin. And I was trying to find.
I don't know why I'm laughing at that.
I know, it's probably not. But I got to think about this morning. I'm thinking that might be just about the track of Route 1 up towards the beach. The beach is going to be that much farther inland by the year 2100 with all this global warming.
Okay, so 2100.
2100.
We'll all be long gone.
Yeah, make sure they seal your casket airtight and you can just kind of float inland.
All right, well, let's talk about some good news, Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Our Hot Topics kick off today with a big congratulations to Sussex Technical High School in Sussex County. They received the Platinum High Achievement Award from the Southern Regional Education Board. That's where you clap whenever I spit it out. They were only one of, get this, 16 schools in the country. The award is based on the percentage of students who met several academic goals. Sussex Techs will be recognized at SREB's upcoming High Schools That Work conference.
That is awesome.
In New Orleans. So it's a high school that works, and we're proud of them.
Zach goes to school there, and it continually amazes me the overall attitude in the school, from teachers to administration to students. It's a great school. It's a wonderful place to walk into. Okay, so recognize this book. I'm sure. Misty of Chincoteague. Who doesn't know this story? If you don't, you oughta. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the 87th annual Pony Swim and Auction is next month. And guess what? It's been recognized as one of the top 10 family-friendly activities in Virginia. A blog called Trekkaroo listed the pony penning as the 8th activity out of 10, which is great for families and taking the kids to. And it also included mention of the Assateague Island Recreational Beach, the Lighthouse, and Chincoteague National Wildlife Refuge.
Have you been?
I have. It's been a very, very long time since I've been to the pony swim. Because there are so many people.
There's so many people from around the world, and it's usually very hot. If it's not like extremely hot, it's raining.
Yes.
So, but I mean, it's worth it, even no matter what the weather is.
It is. It's a terrific event. So put that on your list. If you haven't got it on your bucket list already, it's got to be on there. Believe it or not, it actually beat out visits to historic Jamestown settlement.
Really?
And Colonial Williamsburg.
That's because of ponies. Who doesn't like ponies?
Who doesn't like ponies?
Well, speaking of events on Delmarva, last week, you may remember Brian was preparing for the 24th annual cardboard boat races on the Tread Avon River. This benefit Special Olympics. Well, we have some pictures from the actual event. Take a look at these.
That is not cardboard.
These are made out of cardboard.
Really?
I don't know if you remember, Brian's boat wasn't quite like that.
No.
This one, I think it has a little cow print on it, and yeah, that looks. No, that's not the one Brian was in, but it's colorful like that.
There's two people, and that's a cardboard boat.
That's a
now see, that looks like a cardboard boat.
That is definitely a cardboard boat. Not much decorating, and then you see that some of them. I don't know if the ones that the kids were in actually sunk or if that one's sinking and they're helping out. Not sure what's going on in that picture, but
the water line was getting kind of high though, wasn't
yeah,
it?
nonetheless, it all looked like a lot of fun. So something to mark on your calendar for next summer down there in Oxford in Talbot County, right?
We had to get Brian to redo the promo for it several times. We were thinking maybe he'd actually go in the drink, but the boat actually held up.
The boat held up. So.
Kept him up. Well, we are learning more and more about the act book for the amphitheater at Heron Point on Route 54, just north of Salisbury.
In Delmar.
In Delmar. Last week they announced that former American Idol contestant
Kelly Pickler.
Kelly Pickler.
There you see her performing on American Idol.
She is going to be the first concert on August 25th.
Yeah.
Now here's the location. Again, the funny thing about this is hadn't built it yet.
Yeah. Well, they were saying they're going to bring in a mobile stage, and most of the seats are just going to be, you know, bring your lawn chair kind of seats.
Right.
That's what I read in the Daily Times this morning. They also said, Doug Marshall, who is spearheading this whole project, said that they are also planning on bringing in some 80s group for an 80s night. That's actually going to be on August 24th. And what's neat about this is he also talked about ticket prices. He said, you know, you're not going to be spending $55 to $75 for a ticket. It's going to be more like $20 to $30 for a ticket, which is nice. Because have you been to a concert? Have you bought a ticket concert lately? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how much you pay to go see some big acts these days.
You don't go to too many of them, that's for sure.
No.
But he says he's aware there's some concerns in the area about what the traffic's going to be like and all that stuff. So when they first start out, they're going to pay real close attention to the traffic flow and the flow through the facility and see how that works out and make sure that everything, it looks like it's going to go great.
And it's happening.
And that's August 25th of next year, right? 2013? I think is
I think it was been
booked.
Is it booked for next year?
So well, no, it is this year.
It is this year.
Okay,
I
misread.
Thinking it was this year. Yeah.
I thought it was next year. Okay. Well, shows you what I know, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Well, here's a picture that we got from the Wycomico County Board of Education this morning. This is Board President Michelle Wright. She is leaving the Board of Ed, and here we see her with the current president, Ron Willey, and Maryland Delegate Norm Conway. They're presenting her with state and local tributes because she served on the Board of Ed for 6 years. That's a long time.
That is a long time for the Board of Education.
To serve on the Board of Ed. And that is not an easy job.
No.
I don't know from firsthand experience, but I know.
Well, maybe this is your opportunity.
No, not going
You would be great. Vote for Lisa Bryant on the Wycomico County Board of Education.
Thank goodness it's appointed.
Just remember,
But her last scheduled meeting is Tuesday, tomorrow, the 26th at 8 a.m. for approval of the budget and other year-end business. So, you know, going out with a bang.
Be sure to write your letter to the governor to appoint Lisa Bryant to Wycomico.
Don't do that to me.
Come on, you love it. There is a Hatfield versus McCoy's fight going on in Sussex County.
Oh, really?
Only in this particular case is between the Rehoboth Art League and the officials of the entire town there, Henlopen Acres, which sprung up around the Rehoboth Art League, which actually came into being in the 30s. So here's the deal. In April, the Art League was cited for an Earth Day event that they held. The town said, well, you don't have the proper paperwork, permits, and exemptions for that kind of thing. This month, they were cited for a performance of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, and it was a $200 citation. And the Art League is saying, you know, I mean, they're saying there should be something in the town's plan,
right?
Which allegedly there is in some statements by the people who, the developers who originally put together the entire place, for cultural, library, things like that in the area. And apparently the town officials are saying, nuh-uh, and it's going back and forth and they're trying to call a truce. They're trying to get this thing settled out, but they're also trying to figure out, you know, is there really going to be, and how much trouble is it to have a performance of a Shakespeare play in Henlopen Acres? Are we something would have got me a whole lot of trouble. Are we drawing in a whole bunch of troublemakers that are like tearing the town apart to watch a Midsummer Night's Dream?
I don't know. Maybe after they see this, then you call them the Hatfields and McCoys. Maybe it will be.
Could be trouble
You
all
may be
over
stirring
again.
up.
Well, the mayor of Henlopen Acres is saying that she thinks, well, the entire plan for the town is on hold because the state is saying that nobody from the town has addressed the topic. The mayor is saying, well, the state's kind of really overstating its importance.
Oh my. Well, we'll keep up to.
So we got to see what's going to happen with this one.
That's one we
this
need
could
to
turn
follow.
into a really, really good soap opera before the day is done.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what a bait car is?
A bait car?
A bait car.
For the police use?
Yes.
Yeah.
They set it out to make it. They put it usually in a high crime area to see if they can catch somebody who's going to try to steal a car, obviously, and take them off the street.
Right.
Well, police in Albuquerque, New Mexico, set one out, and they got a payoff. The deal is the one that stole the car couldn't actually see over the steering wheel.
Uh-oh.
It was an 11-year-old boy. Now, that's not the car there. It was an 11-year-old boy who stole the bait car and, get this, actually stopped to pick up some of his 10-year-old friends.
That doesn't go into the boys will be boys category, does it?
It better not. My goodness.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
11 years old.
And stopped to pick up his 10-year-old friend?
Oh,
now, can they actually do anything because he's a juvenile? Or just kind of smack him on the hand?
I don't know. Laws are different.
I say we lock up mom and dad, but I'm just saying.
You're just saying. That's your opinion, not the opinion of those.
I'm just saying.
He's just saying. Hey, we want to send out get well wishes to someone near and dear to our heart, and that is Jeopardy's Alex Trebek. Yeah, suffered a mild heart attack over the weekend. He is expected to fully recover. This video, and this is why he's near and dear to our heart, this is video that Brian Spires and our crew shot in Washington, D.C. when they were doing the Jeopardy there. So this is our very own video.
Astonishes me that he is 71 years old.
I know. He was admitted into Cedars-Sinai Medical Center over the weekend. He is, like I said, going to make a full recovery, and they're going to get back into production in a few weeks. But he has been hosting Jeopardy for, get this, 28 years. Longer than I've been alive.
Yes.
Really.
The opinions expressed on Delmar Live. Another show on WCBOE.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I could really say that or not. Actually, it was a former show. I mean, it's live with Kelly now.
Yeah,
at the time,
but it was Regis.
Live with Regis.
And Kelly.
Regis Philbin finally got his daytime Emmy for Best Talk Show. Apparently, he never won it in the nearly quarter century that he hosted the morning show. And then the final season with Live with Regis and Kelly won a Daytime Emmy Award over the weekend. So congratulations, you guys. Won two of them, actually.
So the moral of the story is you have to quit to win.
To win.
No, just kidding.
Was there a particular reason you brought that up?
When are you going for that, Emmy?
Thanks.
Just kidding.
Appreciate that. So, you want to talk about the Peacocks?
Oh,
Can
yeah.
we talk about the Peacocks?
We feel like we're
Is
talking.
there anyone who is unfamiliar with the Peacocks in Crisfield?
We feel like we should have some kind of big music and production. Dun, 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 dun. Peacock 2012, watch.
Got another picture. Leon Cullen posted this picture to the Crisfield Peacock Facebook page.
Speaking of police cars.
Yes, with a peacock on it. Is that Patrick or is that?
I don't know, but we were also finding out that they think that they're missing one of the peahens because they haven't seen that. You know, there's two peahens and one peacock. Patrick and Penelope
and somebody
and another one, but the other one has gone missing, or at least is not making very many appearances. So I'm wondering if maybe Patrick the peacock got the Smackdown, said, choose one or whatever,
Do peahens do that?
Two-time in Peacock. So.
I am the only peahen in this nest. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't know. If you know, let us know.
Please.
On our Facebook.
Hurry, because we want to know about Patrick, Penelope, and what's her name?
Maybe he called her what's her name one too many times.
She's gone. She's out.
Well, it is our special summer vacation show. School's out for summer. Are you worried the break will stop the kids' educational momentum? Up next, why you probably should be, and what you can do to pick that momentum back up.
Plus, help keep your kids' creative juices flowing by getting their hands on a pottery lesson like I'm gonna do. We're gonna tell you how you can get one as well.
And Brian's got a few ideas to help keep the kids moving this summer.
Well, Lisa and Jimmy, I'm at Pemberton Park Nature Camp here in Salisbury. Right now, the kids are making bamboo fishing poles. Who even knew there was bamboo on Delmarva? When we come back, more about all the camps, plus how you can get your kids or grandchildren involved. Stay with us. You're watching Delmarva Life. We will be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future, and Peninsula Regional Medical Center. Honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897.